Hello, this is Gizmo88. Today I'm going to talk about some software issues that the Vita has. This is kind of an update to my original video, and I'll link it up to it. Um, I want to start with the PlayStation Network. This thing is, this thing's a powerhouse. Really, it's a great system, but there's a lot of issues. When you sign on the PlayStation Network, if there's anyone, if you're communicating with people on the PlayStation 3, they don't even know you're online because for some reason, when you sign on the PlayStation Vita, it's not showing that you're signing on to the network, even though you're actually signed on. Um, Another issue is sending pictures and add-ons. That feature, it's there, but it doesn't work. For some reason, it only works with Vita to Vita. It will not work from Vita to PlayStation 3, or vice versa. It don't work at all. You'll get a message. You'll get the message, but you won't get the add-on. Other issues include, okay, the PSN games, the PS2 games, and the PS1 games are not currently available for it. Also, the software does not automatically update. You have to manually update that, and that can be actually confusing because it doesn't tell you what to do. It just tells you there's an update. It tells you you have to exit the game and then select update. Okay, well, where's update? One of the things about this thing is the icons. In the when you first open the app, there's a series of things that you can do. Okay, the icons don't really have a name. You kind of have to kind of navigate to find out what they are, and that's kind of how I found out how you can actually access that stuff. Other issues include with the games. The games play good, but the software, the library, and the programming is not the same. So development is lacking really bad on this thing, but it feels like it's dead. You know, it was exciting at first, but it seems like it's died off. I mean, it's like there's nothing going on. I mean, it feels like Sony just kind of threw a piece of hardware at us and just said, "See what you can do with it." But the library is different from the XMB, and it programs different. So, and I don't think developers were quite prepared for that. And also, the storage medium is these little tiny cards, which are hard to get in and out of the system. I think Sony could have done a better job with that. They should have made them a little bit bigger and a little easier to get in and out of the system. I think a system this size, I'm pretty sure that they could have done something. So, not too good, Sony. Other things are, accessories. There's accessories they said that were going to be released, but we still have yet to see them. I mean, I realize it's only been a little over a month since the thing released, but okay, there was stuff like an add-on battery that you were supposed to be able to buy and plug into the system. We have not seen that yet. We've not seen any really additional, accessories. There has not been a price drop yet either. Um, so far with the updates, they did release the 1.66, which was supposed to be the 1.65, but the 1.65 was very buggy and had a lot of issues. And see, that's another problem. I don't think Sony really tested this system, this operating system. It seems like they just kind of threw it in there and said, "Oh, that works." I mean, it's a great looking system. It's very sleek and an excellent choice for multitasking, but it's got a lot of bugs. And every time they release an update, it seems like they got to release another one on top of that immediately to correct issues. And so anyone that got the 1.65, may have experienced a lot of them issues, but it was only really within about a day that they actually pull it right back off the market and they released the 1.66, which actually only added a few minor issues, or a few minor issues. I apologize, not issues, but a few minor features. Really nothing big. Um, But I would really like to see some development with this thing. I would really like to see this thing take off, better than what it's doing. You look around, I mean, you get on GameStop's website, I mean, they don't even show what's upcoming for the system. Sony said there was going to be there's like somewhere between 100 to 200 titles upcoming for this system. I ain't seen a single website that shows that. I've only seen, I've seen maybe 40 games that are in development for this thing, and there's a few of them that are not going to come out because the company's closed. So I mean, I don't know if Sony's just getting their hopes up that maybe developers will start developing for it, or exactly what they're doing. But also, they were supposed to release Escape phone service, and that hasn't come out either. Although I don't know how many people would really want to use this as a phone. Also, the 3G. 3G is pretty pointless, even though I did buy a 3G version because that was the better deal. But it's pretty well pointless. But it's an interesting feature. Also, memory cards prices need to come down on them too, and they need to increase the sizes of them. I would like to see a 64 and 128 gigs come out. I mean, obviously that's probably asking a lot, but hey, that would be better than nothing. I'd also like to see instruction books come with the games, as well as in the system like they're doing. I mean, you pay $40, $50 for a game, you should get an instruction book, that kind of thing. So there's a lot of things that they need to work on. And like I said, hopefully, in the future, in the near future, this thing will start to take off, because it just really feels like it's dead, like nothing's going on. No one's, like I said, no one's talking about it, and it's just kind of there. I'm seeing more talk about PlayStation Vita homebrew than anything else, and I'd rather see reviews of games and gameplay video, all that kind of stuff, and there's just not a whole lot of that going on. If it ain't homebrew, then it's a video about a technical issue that someone's having with the system. And yes, the blue light of death is definitely an issue, but at least you can hold the button for 30 seconds and it resets, and hopefully with software updates that will eventually correct that. I really haven't seen that issue yet. I did have a slight experience with that issue, but not quite. Mine actually froze up while turning off, and then it corrected itself. So maybe that's an improvement that Sony has made. I'm not exactly sure, but then like I said, it's really hard telling. Sony's not really telling us anything. So like I said, hopefully they'll correct a lot of these issues. But thanks for watching, and please post comments, and tell me what you think, and I really like to hear what people have got to say, and I'll try to answer questions, like I said, to the best that I can. But and if you have a question about the feature or want to know how to do something, feel free to contact me, and I'll try to help you out. So thanks for watching, and please subscribe. Thank you.